All right, let's jump right in. Today, we are exploring one of the most aromatic and frankly unmistakable grapes in the entire world, Traminer. Seriously, this is a variety that has had wine lovers completely captivated for centuries, all thanks to its unique personality and its incredible story.
I think this quote just nails it. It's the perfect way to describe this grape. It's a wine that doesn't just show up, it makes an entrance. It doesn't whisper from the glass, it sings. And that is exactly what makes it so unforgettable.
So, first things first, let's clear up a name you've probably seen on wine labels. Gewürztraminer. It's not a different grape, it's simply the most famous, most spiced-up member of the Traminer family. And that German prefix, Gewürz, that's your first clue. Your cheat code, really, to the explosion of spicy, exotic aromas this wine is famous for.
So here's our game plan. We're going to follow this grape's incredible journey. We'll start with its signature profile, dive into its ancient origins, see how winemakers shape its style in the cellar, and, most importantly, figure out how you can enjoy it best.
Okay, so what is it that makes this grape so incredibly unique when you get it in the glass? Let's break down its signature calling cards.
What's so cool here is how all these characteristics create this complete sensory experience. It's unlike almost any other white wine. You get this huge bouquet of lychee and roses and ginger, then you get this rich, almost velvety texture in your mouth. And the best part? That flavor echo. What you smell is exactly what you taste. And to top it all off, it can be made in any style you can imagine, from bone dry to a full-on dessert in a glass.
All right, let's switch gears and look at the story of Traminer. We're talking about a journey through time and across continents. This is not some modern invention. Its roots go way, way back, deep into European history.
I mean, you can really see the whole trip right here, from these humble origins to becoming this international sensation. It all started in a little village called Traminer, in what is now northern Italy. From there, it traveled north, and it found its spiritual home in Alsace, France. That's where its spicier side really came out to play. And from there, well, it just spread all over the globe.
Now here's something that's absolutely crucial to understand about Traminer. It is incredibly sensitive to its environment. What winemakers call terroir. Where it's grown has a massive, massive impact on how it actually tastes.
Just look at how dramatically the climate shapes the wine's personality before a winemaker even lays a finger on the grapes. In cooler spots, like its European homeland, you get more elegance, zippy acidity, and these beautiful floral notes. But you plant that same grape in a warmer climate, it becomes way more opulent, with a richer body and these explosive tropical fruit flavors.
And it's not just the weather, right? The actual ground it grows in adds all these other layers of flavor. Limestone soil gives it that chalky mineral elegance. Volcanic soils, they can add these cool, smoky, earthy notes. And clay contributes to that full, rich body we were talking about, that almost oily texture. It's fascinating.
Okay, so once those grapes are picked, the winemaker's decisions become absolutely critical in deciding the final style of the wine. This is really where the art comes into play.
One of the key techniques here is something called skin contact. Now here's a fun fact, Traminer skins are actually pinkish, not green. So letting the juice sit with those skins for a little while before fermentation is crucial. That's the step that unlocks the wine's deeper color, pulls out all those famous, intense aromas, and helps build that signature rich texture.
Then the winemaker has another big choice, where to ferment it. They can either put the grape's pure fruit in the spotlight or add layers of spice and complexity from oak. Fermenting in stainless steel keeps it super fresh and aromatic. It just lets the grape speak for itself. Oak, on the other hand, well, that adds notes like vanilla and baking spice, and it creates a much richer, more structured wine.
Okay, now for the really fun part, putting all this knowledge to good use at the dinner table. Because Traminer is famously food-friendly, especially with foods that make other wines just run for the hills.
So when you pour a glass of this, take a second and just smell it. Look for these classic aromas. They're the key to unlocking its best food pairings. That incredible combination of exotic fruit, floral notes, and spice is exactly what makes it so versatile. And this, right here, is where you see the wine's real power. It doesn't just get along with difficult foods, it thrives with them. We're talking spicy Thai curry, rich Moroccan tagines, pungent blue cheeses. These are the dishes where Traminer truly shines. It is the secret weapon for any adventurous eater. So, at the end of the day, Traminer isn't just a drink, right? It's a story. It's a story of place, of history, of craftsmanship.
Every single aroma and every flavor tells you something about where it came from and the hands that made it.
Which kind of leaves us with one final thought to mull over. With its huge personality and this wild ability to pair with the world's most dynamic cuisines, could Traminer actually be the ultimate wine for the adventurous palate? It's a question worth exploring, I think, one glass at a time.